We're gonna see. Folks, this that OG, this that smooth, this that Black for real. This that shit that had you drunken and got Tuka killed.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field.
I'm gonna be lagging. I'm gonna miss field goals. I hate playing on fucking stream.
Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First down gets him a couple up to the 27.
On the carry.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, J.J. Nelson. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darian Conley. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 16.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action this time with Love. There's CeeDee Lamb, his first NFL catch. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Lions nothing.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now carry there for Fournette as he's able to work his way for a gain of about 5.
Ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 20.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action. Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Off the play fake, Love. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Sterling Shepard, 29 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go.
Hold on, he caught that? That count as a catch? Whoa. Hey, yo. Yo, more. He caught that?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Caught by Nelson left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
At the 23-yard line.
Jackson now. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
At the 18-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw here is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 3rd down.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. To Demarius Randall. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play. This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 13 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Matt Patricia, he says now's the are going to go for it on 4th. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Devin McCoy.
5-yard touchdown.
This nigga on RPO in the goal line.
To a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Bears.
I want this quick either.
Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, going to the air with Love. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play fake. Here's Love. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
Chicago.
Going back to Love. He uncorks it for Snead. This is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Willie Snead, 48 yards as the Bears push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Lions 7.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Well, he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. yards.
The 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. J.J. Nelson. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Bears 21, Lions 14. Matt Bosher is set.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love. Looking for Shepard deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mixon. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Love from the gun. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. They'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. Jackson got intercepted. The All-Pro corner, Tre'Davious White picks it off. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Love now. That's complete left side to Shepard. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Bears.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Chicago! Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of...
I ain't mean to kick it like that, bro.
Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. At their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. Then they're going to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Oh.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And he will be brought down as time is now run out.
That's strong close shit, OP.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for
You just got to know what to guard, though.
halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Lions offense ready to...
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot more tip picks in this jump.
Make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Damn, that bitch fast as fuck. Oh my god. Deshaun Jackson. I can't play cover 3. This is why I never play cover 3. This is why I never play cover 3.
And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Slide for the PAT.
Nobody runs the Texas slot.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
28. Lions 21. Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
This nigga more. You staying in the game with some bullshit.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pick.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Did I put slot apprentice on him? No.
Again, it's Mixon. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 20.
Oh, I cannot run the ball.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On third down.
Oh, he caught it. Oh, shit.
A few yards short of the first as the tackle is made.
That man went out of coverage. I fucked the game up with that
one. 4, and that brings up fourth down.
I can't kick no fucking accurate kicks.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
Oh, yeah, go get that. Bounce. Yes, sir.
Much better than that.
Yes, sir. He didn't have no fucking time. We applying straight pressure this time.
That is how you flip
Hell
field
no.
position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll drop this down to Peterson, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he will have the first down as he's up to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and...
This nigga Lamar. He fumbled. And he got the ball. They giving this nigga shit too. Nigga jumped over the ball. Nigga jumped over the ball. Come on, man.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42.
Why are you not guarding him?
1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
That's a pick. What?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
He's going to be hit and taken down.
Yes, sir.
Right around the 48-yard line. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Actually, no. You fucking blitz.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Let's go.
The Bears get there for the sack. They went with a nickel. They throw in an extra
4th and 30, man. Good fucking defense, fellas.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down.
Shit, we ain't the only one with goddamn gun
just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Touchback.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Did she say there was other guys there? What the other guy
Offense ready to go
said.
for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been
Oh
terrific. We've
my
seen that,
God.
but the
Why is this
rushing
nigga
game
run
almost
defense so
non-existent.
good?
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and
How
keep
the
the ball
fuck this
away from
nigga
their
run defense
opponents.
is so good? We wasn't doing this shit against Derrick Henry.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 3rd down. Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Matthias Farley. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 33 yards that time.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
On 1st down, Nixon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Love. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And here's another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
A 3-yard pickup.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play action this time with Love. Throw left side complete. It's Shepard. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
1st down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 20.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but not executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
At the 10-yard
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to...
Hey, listen.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're
He talk
inside
crazy. He ain't even play no. He ain't even know. He ain't even play nobody.
but still,
That's
you gotta
like.
stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Yeah.
He'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone.
Check your schedule.
Decision loses him about 4 yards.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Okay.
Sort of
Hey, that's what I like to hear, though.
spiral
I respect
out of
it.
Control. Let's see if they can get things.
Hell no. I'm mad that he on my shit now.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get.
Why would y'all swat the ball? That's a pick if y'all don't swat the ball.
Former LSU Tiger making the play on the defensive side.
We've seen
You
that
got
the
it.
deep ball's been a part of their game plan all
what
afternoon, but they've had trouble.
Hey, I bet you won't put that in the chat. I bet you won't put that in the chat.
Over the top.
Put it. Put it. You gangster. Put that shit. Tell the new sheriff in town.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Let's go.
And he's taken down. A Bear sack. The six-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I don't know. What's Calico team? The Titans? I think he the Titans. He said, nah, he said week 5, bro. I want to see the score of week 5. I want to see this. Oh, damn, AP. Hey, listen, that bitch did a Texas route and was gone.
As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That is.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh,
Forces it incomplete.
I ain't show my dominance like I want to, but I threw for a pitch. And more defense is too fucking good. I don't like that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Yep, because you drafted your whole team.
To throw again, Jackson.
Man, nobody's talking about you.
And that should do it.
Damn.
Return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles.
You threw 7. You threw 7.
Get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You don't see a lot of fumbles in comp.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah.
He finds his running back Mixon.
Stop playing with that boy.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
He's really not